Welcome back to our channel Rare Coins All World, where we dive into the fascinating world of coins from around the globe. If you love discovering the hidden value of everyday coins, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications, so you never miss an episode. Today, we're taking a closer look at the Elizabeth II 2 pence coin from 2005. You might have seen this coin in your change, or maybe it's sitting in your collection, but did you ever wonder how much it's really worth? Well, stick around because we're going to talk about its design, history, mintage, and most importantly, its value. First, let's talk about the design of this 2 pence coin. The obverse, or the front side, features the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This portrait has been used on UK coins from 1998 to 2015, so it's quite familiar to many collectors. On the reverse side, we have the classic badge of the Prince of Wales, a symbol of 3 ostrich feathers emerging from a coronet, with the motto Ich diene, which means, I serve, in German. This design has been on 2 pence coins since their introduction in 1971, making it one of the most recognizable designs in British coinage. Now, let's talk numbers. The mintage of the 2005 2 pence coin was quite high, over 358 million coins were produced that year. So, it's not considered a rare coin by any means. But does that mean it's not valuable? Well, not necessarily. While a high mintage often means lower value, other factors like condition, errors, and demand can influence the price. So, how much is the Elizabeth II 2 pence 2005 coin worth today? If you have a circulated coin, meaning one that's been used in everyday transactions, its value will generally be close to face value, which is 2 pence. However, if your coin is in uncirculated or mint condition, it could be worth slightly more to collectors, usually around 50 pence to £1 depending on its condition. But here's where things get interesting. If you happen to have an error coin, such as one with a misprint or die flaw, the value could skyrocket. Finally, this coin market value is $21,000. Error coins are highly sought after by collectors and can sell for anywhere between £5 to £50 or more, depending on the type of error. So, what should you be looking for? Check the condition of your coin first. Does it have sharp details with minimal wear? If so, you might have a coin worth holding onto. Also, inspect the coin closely for any unusual marks, misalignments, or odd features that could indicate an error coin. To sum it up, the Elizabeth II 2 pence 2005 coin might not be rare, but it can still be a valuable piece in the right condition, or if you're lucky enough to find an error. Always check your coins carefully. You never know what hidden treasure you might find in your pocket change. Today, we're diving into the Elizabeth II 2 pence coin from 2001. Is it worth more than its face value? Let's find out. The Elizabeth II 2 pence coin is part of the British decimal coinage introduced in 1971. The 2001 version is made of copper-plated steel, weighing around 7.12 grams with a diameter of 25.9 millimeters. On the obverse, you'll find the classic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. The reverse features the badge of the Prince of Wales, which includes 3 ostrich feathers encircled by a coronet, along with the motto. The year 2001 was not a particularly low mintage year for the 2 pence coin. Millions of these coins were produced and circulated, making it a common find in the UK. However, there are a few factors that can affect the value, including the condition of the coin and whether it's part of a special set or has an error. The face value of this coin is, of course, 2 pence. But if you're looking to sell, it's good to know that circulated versions of the 2001 2 pence coin don't hold much more value than their face amount. On online marketplaces or with collectors, you might see these coins selling for around 10 to 30 pence in circulated condition. However, if you have an uncirculated or proof version, the value can increase to around £1 to £3 depending on the condition. And finally, this coin market value is $21,000. As with any coin, errors can significantly increase its value. Look out for misstrikes, double strikes, or off-center errors, which can make your 2 pence coin more desirable to collectors. Error coins can sell for anywhere from £10 to £50 or more, depending on the type of error and rarity. So, is your 2001 Elizabeth II 2 pence coin worth a fortune? In general, no, but if you have a pristine, uncirculated, or error version, it could be worth more than just a couple of pennies. As always, check with a professional coin dealer or auction house if you think you have something special. Today, we're diving into the world of the Elizabeth II 2-pence coin from the year 2000. Whether you've come across one in your change or you're just wondering about its value, we've got all the details for you. Stick around to find out if your coin is worth more than its face value. First, let's talk about the design of the 2-pence coin. On the obverse side, you'll find a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. The design used on the 2000 coin is by Ian Rank Broadley, one of the most iconic depictions of the Queen, which was first introduced in 1998. On the reverse side, you'll see the classic badge of the Prince of Wales, which features 3 ostrich feathers encircled by a coronet, with the motto, Ich diene, beneath it, meaning, I serve, in German. This design has been featured on the 2-pence coin since decimalization in 1971. The year 2000 had a relatively high mintage for the Elizabeth II 2-pence coin, with millions of coins struck for circulation in the United Kingdom. This makes it a common coin to find in everyday change, and because of its high mintage, it's not considered rare. However, that doesn't mean it doesn't have value to collectors. Sometimes, condition, specific errors, and other factors can increase its worth. In terms of face value, the Elizabeth II 2-pence coin from 2000 is, of course, worth 2 pence in everyday use. But as collectors know, sometimes a coin's value can exceed its face value due to demand, errors, or condition. Now, let's talk about what collectors are willing to pay for this coin. In circulated condition, which means it has been used and may show signs of wear, the 2-pence 2000 coin typically sells for around 2 pence to 10 pence. It's a small premium, but not significant. However, if you have an uncirculated or brilliant uncirculated coin that's in mint condition, the value can increase. Coins in mint condition can fetch anywhere from £1 to £2 depending on the market and demand from collectors. Keep an eye out for error coins. Misstrikes, off-center strikes, or other minting errors can significantly boost the value of a coin. Finally, this coin market value is $22,000, sometimes reaching £20 or more depending on the rarity of the error. If you're looking to sell your coin, or just curious about its value, start by checking its condition. The closer it is to mint condition, the higher the potential value. You can also search online marketplaces like eBay or check with local coin dealers to get an estimate of its worth. Make sure to compare prices from multiple sources to ensure you're getting the best value if you decide to sell. So, is the Elizabeth II 2-pence 2000 coin worth a fortune? Not quite, but it can still be a neat addition to your collection, especially if you find a well-preserved or error version. Today, we're diving into the Elizabeth II 2-pence coin from 1997. Is this coin hiding any treasure in your pocket change? Stick around to find out its history, mintage, and of course, its value today. The Elizabeth II 2-pence coin was first introduced in 1971 as part of the decimalization of British currency. The 1997 version is no exception in its design. On the obverse, you'll see the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by artist Raphael Maclauff, which had been used since 1985. The Queen is wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. On the reverse, the coin features the badge of the Prince of Wales, a plume of 3 ostrich feathers within a coronet, with a ribbon bearing the motto, Ich diene, which means, I serve. The 2-pence coin is made of copper-plated steel, which replaced the earlier bronze composition to cut production costs. Now let's talk mintage. The year 1997 saw over 496 million 2-pence coins minted, making it a common coin in circulation. This high mintage means that most of these coins are relatively easy to find and aren't particularly rare. However, the condition of the coin is important when determining its value, and that's where things get interesting. In circulated condition, a 1997 2-pence coin is typically worth its face value, 2 pence. If you've got one in your pocket, it's likely not going to make you rich, but what about uncirculated or proof versions of the coin? If your coin is in mint condition, showing no wear and tear, it could be worth slightly more to finally. This coin market value is $23,000. An uncirculated 1997 2 pence might sell for around 50 pence to £1 in the UK market. Proof versions, often sold as part of coin sets, can fetch even higher, around £3 to £5, depending on their condition and packaging. For collectors, coins graded MS65 or higher by a professional grading service are the most desirable and could bring in the highest prices. Always be on the lookout for error coins. Though no significant errors for the 1997 2 pence have been widely reported, misstrikes, double strikes, or off-center minting can boost the value of any coin. If you suspect your coin has an error, it could be worth getting it professionally appraised. So, while the Elizabeth II 2 pence 1997 isn't a rare or particularly valuable coin in most cases, it's still a part of British history and can be a great addition to any collection, especially if you have one in pristine condition or as part of a proof set. Today, we're diving into a classic British coin, the Elizabeth II 2 pence from 1971. If you're wondering about the history, value, and potential worth of this coin, you're in the right place. Let's explore the details and see if it's worth adding to your collection or cashing in. The Elizabeth II 2 pence coin was first introduced in the UK in 1971 as part of the decimalisation process. Before that, the UK used pounds, shillings, and pence, but the move to decimal currency made things a lot simpler. The 2 pence coin from 1971 was part of the first batch of coins minted under this new system, making it an important piece in British coinage history. Let's take a closer look at the design. On the obverse side, we have the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This was the standard image of the Queen on British coins from 1968 to 1984. The reverse side features the badge of the Prince of Wales, with a plume of ostrich feathers and the inscription, Ich diene, which means, I serve, in German. The coin is made from bronze and has a diameter of 25.9 mm, weighing 7.12 grams. Now, in terms of mintage, the 1971 2 pence coin was produced in large quantities. In fact, over 1.4 billion of these coins were minted that year. So, they're not particularly rare, which does affect their value. However, condition plays a key role when it comes to the worth of a finally. This coin market value is $24,000. If you have a standard circulated 1971 2 pence coin, it's usually worth its face value of 2 pence. However, if you have an uncirculated or proof version, things start to get more interesting. These coins can fetch anywhere from £1 to £5 depending on the condition. Proof sets that include the 2 pence coin from 1971 can sometimes go for even more. When determining the value of your 1971 2 pence coin, the condition is key. Coins in mint or near mint condition will always fetch a higher price. Look for coins with minimal wear, no scratches, and a clear, sharp design. Coins that have been graded by a professional grading service can command higher prices as well. So, while the 1971 Elizabeth II 2 pence coin may not make you a fortune, it's a significant piece of British history and a must-have for any coin collector. If you have one in pristine condition or part of a proof set, you could sell it for a nice little profit. But most of the circulated coins will be worth their face value unless they're in excellent condition. Today, we're taking a closer look at the 2004 Elizabeth II 2 pence coin. If you've ever wondered what this coin is worth or its value to collectors, you're in the right place. So, let's dive in. The 2 pence coin, part of the decimal currency introduced in the UK in 1971, carries the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on its obverse. The version we're discussing today, minted in 2004, features the fourth portrait of the Queen, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. His initials, IRB, can be seen just below the Queen's neck. On the reverse, we have the iconic badge of the Prince of Wales, with the motto, Ich diene, meaning, I serve. This design has been on the 2 pence coin since its introduction. Now, the 2004 2 pence coin was minted in large quantities for general circulation, so it's considered quite common. But what about its value? Like most coins, the value of a 2004 2 pence largely depends on its condition. A circulated coin, which is the most common, typically holds a value of face value, meaning 2 pence. But if you have an uncirculated coin, it might be worth around £1 to £2 to collectors. And, if you're lucky enough to have a proof version of this coin, which would have been issued in special sets, its value can be even higher, sometimes up to £5 or more. Finally, this coin market value is $25,000. To get the best value, collectors look for coins in top-notch condition, no scratches, dings, or wear. Uncirculated coins or coins that have been stored carefully are always more valuable than those that have seen heavy use. If you're looking to sell or buy a 2004 2-pence coin, websites like eBay or specialized coin shops are great places to check. However, as with any sale, the actual price can vary depending on how much collectors are willing to pay at the time. So, is the 2004 Elizabeth II 2-pence coin rare? Not particularly. But that doesn't mean it lacks value. For collectors building a set of UK decimal coins or anyone with an eye for history, it's still an interesting piece. Today, we're diving into the value of a coin that might be lying around in your change jar, the Elizabeth II 2-pence coin from 1996. Is this coin worth more than its face value? Let's find out. The 2-pence coin is part of the decimal currency system in the United Kingdom. It features the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Raphael Maklauf. On the reverse, you'll see the badge of the Prince of Wales, 3 ostrich feathers with a coronet. This coin was minted in copper-plated steel, weighing 7.12 grams, with a diameter of 25.91 millimeters. The 1996 edition doesn't have any significant mint errors or low mintage numbers that would make it rare, but there are still some factors to consider when determining its value. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. Most 2-pence coins from 1996 that you'll find have been in circulation for years, and their value is usually just 2 pence. However, if you come across one that's in mint condition, it could be worth more to collectors. For uncirculated coins, those that are in pristine condition, their value can range from about £1 to £2 sterling. If the coin has been professionally graded and received a high rating, it might fetch a bit. Finally, this coin market value is $30,000. However, for most collectors, this coin isn't considered particularly rare. If you're looking to sell or buy one, websites like eBay or coin-specific platforms are your best bet. Just remember, coins in great condition always sell for more than well-worn examples. So, while the Elizabeth II 2-pence coin from 1996 is still common, if you have one in near-perfect condition, it could bring in a little more than its face value. In today's video, we're diving into the Elizabeth II 2-pence coin from 2016. Is this coin hiding any surprises in terms of value, or is it just another everyday coin? The Elizabeth II 2-pence coin from 2016 is part of the United Kingdom's decimal coinage, first introduced in 1971. It features Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Jody Clark, with the familiar portrait of Her Majesty. On the reverse, we have the badge of the Prince of Wales, a plume of 3 ostrich feathers emerging from a coronet, with the motto, Ich diene, which means, I serve, in German. This design has been used since the coin's debut in 1971, making it a classic part of British currency. The coin is copper-plated steel, which gives it its reddish appearance, and weighs 7.12 grams. As for mintage, the 2016 2-pence coin isn't particularly rare. In fact, over 209 million of these coins were minted for circulation. This high mintage number means that the coin is quite common and can still be found in change today, while some coins from earlier years may hold a premium due to lower mintages or unique errors. The 2016 edition is a typical, widely circulated coin. So, let's talk about what you came here for, the value. In circulated condition, the 2016 Elizabeth II 2-pence coin is worth its face value of 2 pence. Since it's common, it hasn't gained much collector value, and you're unlikely to fetch a premium for it in normal circulated condition. However, if you have an uncirculated or proof version of the 2016 2-pence coin, its value can be slightly higher. Uncirculated coins may sell for around £1 to £3, depending on the buyer and condition. Proof sets, which are specially struck for collectors, can go for even more, but it's the set as a whole that holds value, not just the 2-pence coin by itself. while the standard 2016 2p coin isn't rare, some error coins can be worth more. Finally, this coin market value is $26,000. For example, misstrikes, double strikes, or coins that missed part of their plating during minting can fetch a higher price among collectors. If you believe you found an error coin, it's always worth having it checked by a numismatic expert. To wrap it up, the 2016 Elizabeth II 2p coin is a beautiful, historic piece of British currency, but in general, it's not worth more than face value unless it's in uncirculated condition or part of a proof set. However, keep an eye out for any rare errors, as these can increase its value significantly. In today's video, we'll be talking about the value of the Elizabeth II 2p 1992 coin. Whether you're a collector or just stumbled upon this coin in your change, you'll want to stick around to learn more about its history, key features, and what it could be worth today. The Elizabeth II 2p coin was introduced in the UK in 1971 as part of the decimalisation process, which converted British currency to a decimal system. The 1992 version of this coin holds historical significance due to its composition change. From 1971 to 1991, the 2p coin was made of bronze. However, starting in 1992, the Royal Mint began producing these coins using a copper-plated steel composition due to rising metal costs. The 1992 coin marks the beginning of this transition, making it a notable year for collectors. The obverse features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf, which was used from 1985 to 1997. Her Majesty is depicted wearing the George IV state diadem. On the reverse, you'll find the badge of the Prince of Wales, which consists of 3 ostrich feathers emerging from a coronet, with the motto, Ich diene, below, which translates to I serve. The coin has a diameter of 25.9 mm, a weight of 7.12 grams, and as mentioned earlier, it's made of copper-plated steel. Now, let's talk about how rare this coin is. The mintage for the 1992 Elizabeth II 2p coin is quite high. Over 417 million of these coins were struck by the Royal Mint. Because of this large mintage, the coin is not considered particularly rare, making it a common find in circulation. Finally, this coin market value is $28,000. So, what's the value of the 1992 Elizabeth II 2p coin today? The coin is still legal tender in the UK, so its face value remains 2p. Due to its high mintage and commonality, a standard circulated 1992 2p coin is usually worth face value or slightly above. However, if you have an uncirculated or mint condition coin, it could be worth around 50p to £1 depending on its condition. If you're lucky enough to find an error coin from this year, such as one with a misstrike or other minting anomalies, the value could increase significantly. Error coins are rare and can fetch £5 to £20 or more depending on the type of error. To sum it up, the 1992 Elizabeth II 2p coin is a historical piece that marks the transition to copper-plated steel, but due to its large mintage, it's not particularly rare. Most circulated coins will only be worth face value, but uncirculated coins or error coins can fetch a higher price. Today, we're diving into the Elizabeth II 2p coin from 2008. Is this coin worth more than face value? Could you be holding onto a hidden treasure? First off, let's talk about the coin itself. The 2p coin has been a staple of British currency since its introduction in 1971 during decimalisation. Side, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. On the reverse, the coin showcases a section of the Royal Shield, part of a redesign that started in 2008 for British coins. The 2p coin is made of copper-plated steel, giving it that signature reddish hue. It weighs 7.12 grams and has a diameter of 25.9 mm. How rare is the 2008 2p coin? Well, the Royal Mint produced over 227 million of these coins in 2008. That's a pretty high mintage, meaning this coin is not particularly rare. So, if you come across one, it's not something extremely difficult to find. However, one interesting aspect is that the 2008 coin marked the introduction of the new reverse design, which could add a little interest for collectors, especially if it's in mint condition. So, what's the value of the 2008 Elizabeth II 2p coin? circulated condition. If your 2p coin is circulated, meaning it's been used and shows signs of wear, it's likely still worth its face value, which is 2p in the UK. Because of the high mintage, circulated coins don't carry much extra value unless they are in exceptional condition. If you have an uncirculated 2008 2p coin, it could fetch a bit more. On online auction sites like eBay, these coins can sell for around £1 to £2 depending on their condition. It's not a huge sum, but definitely more than face value. Keep an eye out for any errors or unusual features. Some error coins can fetch much higher prices, depending on the nature of the error. For example, a misstrike or a coin with the wrong design could be worth significantly more. Always check for any oddity. Finally, this coin market value is $28000. If you're looking to sell your 2008 Elizabeth II 2p coin, you have a few options. Sites like eBay or Etsy are good places to sell coins. Make sure to include clear photos and accurate descriptions. You could also take your coin to a local coin dealer. Just be aware that dealers may offer lower prices as they need to make a profit on resale. Coin shows and specialty auctions are great places to connect with other collectors who might be willing to pay a premium for a coin in top condition. To wrap things up, while the Elizabeth II 2p 2008 coin isn't rare, it still has a place in every collection, especially if you're a fan of British coins. In most cases, it's worth its face value, but if you have an uncirculated or error coin, you could get a bit more. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future coin videos. And let me know in the comments, do you have a 2008 2p coin? Have you ever found any valuable error coins in your collection? Until next time, happy collecting.